Black screen to stream. Let's get her done, boys and girls. We've got a boss to defeat before we can start the actual stream. It's easy anti-cheat. I wanted to time this a little bit better, but I forgot that has to happen when you start up the game. So, hold up, I'm gonna shut up. I wanted the intro, the music. Shh! Stop talking. It's gonna just wait. It's it's kind of quiet. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am DoobieZX, and I am honored, frankly, to be bringing you Elden Ring. Finally, the wait is over. The journey has both ended, but also begun. Here we are. I'm gonna shut up and start playing. Okay, so, before we begin, you're gonna notice it says continue. Excuse me. What's up, man? I'm glad you can make it out here. Something I'm gonna set straight. Doobie exists. Doobie has been around Elden Ring a little bit. I spent a lot of time considering this leading up to the game's release, and I came to the decision that ultimately, I think I've already mentioned this a little bit somewhere on the channel, but just to reiterate, waiting to have to stream the game and only playing it on stream is a very different experience from just sitting down and enjoying the game. And so, a decision that I've made this time around, I'm gonna have a separate file, but unlike my other stuff where I try to catch up to the stream and not pass it, this is just a separate file. I am playing the game on my own. Otherwise completely blind, but while we are strictly still on a first playthrough, it's like not actually a first playthrough. Hopefully you get what I mean. This is the stream character, and the stream character will be what we do. Hopefully the flow of things is that I kind of explore by myself, and I get a feel for what is and what isn't worth doing, and then I go after it on stream. I don't know, we'll figure it out. It's kind of experimental. It is what it is. Actual Doobie, who I am playing on my own, is a vagabond, and I'm hoping to find a real big sword and a real big shield, and we're gonna go from there. I got to play a little bit, and while blocking is still a little iffy in terms of stamina cost, since rolling is still really good in this game, the counter that they put in, that's really, really cool, and it's not make a build around it. No, but it's just something I'd like to have in my kit. So, that's the plan with Doobie. But we're not gonna be Doobie today. Say hello to Fartifico. Fart for short, if you want. With the return of power stancing, and I'm no stranger to power stancing since I made the effort to go with it in Dark Souls 2, I just kind of decided, hey, why not? I don't know what exactly I'm going to power stance yet, but I definitely want to my words. I definitely want to power stance, so we're going to go for that. Also, to that end, I don't feel like wasting too much time on character creation. I am just gonna take Doobie's appearance. And, maybe I'll change the hair. I don't know. What is a Fartifico hairstyle? Oh, yeah. Fartifico's a messy man. Gets the job done, but I mean... it makes a bit of a mess while doing... I'm sorry. Here I am thinking I'm being clever, and I'm just laughing at the fact that I named my character Fart. I'm considering changing the hair color as well. And I mean, why not? I guess I'll just go for pure black hair. Why not? Keep it simple. Done deal. Okay, when I played by myself, I got this thing, which honestly, kind of a waste. This sounds like upgrade mats for your flasks, which, boy, let me tell you, you could use that in the beginning. So I'm gonna go with that. And with all that set, Fartifico is born and our journey begins. Now, I've already seen this opening cutscene, but in case anyone's sharing this adventure with me, I'm certainly not going to skip through everything, so... Even if I've heard stuff before, we're going to sit, we're going to listen to it, we're going to enjoy it. Together. If it loads. Because I remember that when I started it by myself, it takes quite a while to load this opening. There we go.
The fallen leaves. Tell us.
It's an epic cutscene. It is. I'm still a little partial to, honestly, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. Hell, even Dark Souls 2 had a nice cinematic touch to it. This probably does a better job at teasing the story and making you want to figure things out. But, it doesn't quite have the action since it's mostly, stills and stuff. Very colorful, well-drawn stills, but stills. You mark my words. The fact that they added the Eternal to her name, we're gonna fight her. Calling it now.
Of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
They don't just add those suffixes to people, to NPCs. It's always a boss.
Demigods all claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
So that was kind of my guess. I have a feeling.
The mad
I'm not sure about final boss, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Triggered the
Oh, poo-poo. This is something I kind of feared. My internet's acting up a little bit.
war from which no
So the stills are going to be even more still-y.
a war leading to abandonment.
No going back. That's how we do things around here.
Greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead,
There we
who
go.
yet live. The call of long lost
Internet
race
tubes finished pushing out the turd.
speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask,
Not sure I'm feeling that name.
the deathbed companion,
This guy.
the loathsome
He's even got a Praise the Sun emblem on his chest. I want to meet that guy.
and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing.
Do excuse the coughing. Something I was sick 2 weeks ago. It's still sticking. Thankfully, it really is on its way out. Been taking allergy medication because that helps me out a little bit, long story short. And it's mostly gone, but
And one other
if I throw some over the shoulder, I'm sorry.
whom grace would again
The great Fartifico.
a tarnished
Oh, I don't like that I did that.
renown.
Now I'm tempted to make a voice for him.
Cross the fog, to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
So, Fortifico sets out. What does this mean for the world? I don't know. But what does it mean for us? It means the fun begins. A small heads up, tooltips are going to be displaying controls. For anyone who hasn't played Elden Ring yet, keep in mind I have remapped crouch and jump. I switched the two. Normally jump is on A or X for an Xbox controller, and crouch is the left stick click. I went ahead and switched them around because I like being able to actually use my camera while jumping, and crouching and stuff is something you don't really do in a heated moment anyways. So if you see tooltips, just keep that in mind, don't get confused. Alright, so I gotta practice my moveset, and y'all will see why in a little bit, but this is a curved sword. That's a lot of hits in a combo. If I'm not mistaken, yep, you can kind of feint that. I didn't try doing that with a greatsword. So like if you backstep while charging a heavy, at least with curved swords, you do like this little backstep thing. And I think that was more or less in Dark Souls, but like not quite in that method. You couldn't really feint the charge attacks like that. That's cool. But even if you can just drop a charge and do other things instead, that's a pretty big tool to have. I'll have to remember to check that later. What's my power stance moves look like? Pretty basic. Oh, that's the weapon art. Spinning slash, skill favored by dexterous warriors. Slash foes as your body spins. Additional input allows for a follow-up attack. Alright, well, you know, maybe I should have kept that FP for the fight coming up. Which... there's a fight coming up. Oh my goodness, that's another thing. Because jump is a thing and they don't want you jumping by accident, I guess. Now, interacting with stuff is on Y, or triangle. And, I mean, it still happens. I keep crouching. I keep teabagging the signs instead of reading them. Now, let's see what a namby-pamby flippy boy does for me, because let me tell you, I did not last very long here. Oh, yep. Oh, man. I mean, I didn't expect to last very long, but give me a little bit. But it's all according to the plan. I mean, I think this lets us go on our great, wonderful journey. Will our great, wonderful journey be a mistake? That's a question that remains to be answered. I really didn't get very far in the game. The pace at which I do things. I really do try and take my time and take things in. So... in fact, I think I will rush once we're out of this cutscene to catch up.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his
Because
side.
let me assure you, it really didn't take me very long.
We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring,
What's happening to my ears? It feels weird.
even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I'll violate your golden... What? I'm not sure how I feel about the fur on the hat for this. I kind of like it, actually. Because, I mean, all things considered, the hairstyle I picked was a little stupid. I mean, that was kind of the point, but... This looks cooler than I thought it would. Alright, before I do any of that... I mean, all things considered, I don't think there's really anything of import down here. But, go ahead and go through the tutorial. Now, tutorial messages are something I'm going to go ahead and skip if I've already read them, because, I mean, tutorial messages. Only reason I'd leave them up is because someone at home wants to read them, and, I mean, you got a pause function. You can do that. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. How much stamina does he use? Wow, that's actually very strong. I have a really good PC. Not really. I mean, I definitely invested in it. But, trust me, Soul, it's really not anything special. I invested well into it, but, like, literally 7 years ago. I'm very glad, because the settings right now are mostly on high. Not max, but high. My computer does not struggle to keep 60 frames per second indoors. But you'll see when we get outdoors that, my computer's not that good. I think it should be watchable, but we'll see. This is something else to get used to. You can jump for free! Elden Ring isn't lagging in stream, which is most YouTubers can't do. That's really a settings thing. That's not necessarily my hardware. I was gonna say the word amateur streamer, and I mean, I'm an amateur streamer too, so I don't want to get ahead of myself, but, if you find the right settings, and if your computer's not too bad, then it shouldn't really... it shouldn't do that, you know? If you can run a game, it shouldn't take too much power to... Power on the side, I should say. To, run OBS. Now, I am overclocking my CPU, which is not terribly uncommon, but is something probably a lot of people don't do. And I get a fair chunk of extra performance out of my CPU like that, so... actually, I've said it before when I wanted to get into streaming in the first place. I spent months, like 2 or 3 months, really fiddling with stuff, doing test streams, private test streams, but for a friend, so I did kind of test out the whole experience. At some point, I was struggling to run a smooth stream for a pretty basic game, and that was kind of what motivated me to really look into overclocking in the first place. I had the counter for this. I'm not ready for this. Ah! Damage cheese saves the day. But yeah, overclocking my CPU is probably the only real special thing I've done. Otherwise, my computer's not that special. And even overclocked, it's not an incredibly fast overclock. I'm running an i5 6600K. I believe it runs 3.5 gigahertz by default, and the default overclock is 4 gigahertz. And the idea behind overclocking is that you kind of push your CPU up and up and up to see if it can handle overclocking more and more, because ultimately every single CPU is made differently. And some CPUs are just better than others. Not models, I mean like actual individual units. And from what I did, I just kind of saved myself a headache. I went to 4.5 gigahertz, which is a pretty basic value for overclocking this particular CPU. And it was stable, so that's that. It was stable with really nice temperatures, which is indicative of me being able to push it a fair bit further. But the thing is, I don't want the overclock to start wearing down on the life of my CPU, so I kind of settled for what I have now. The hope is that if 4.5 gigahertz really isn't taxing my computer that much, then it's free performance at that point. Welcome to Limgrave, friends, and welcome to 40 FPS. Straight up. It's mostly this little spot right here. There's a lot of details rendering over in that direction and like on that bridge and stuff. This literal view right here is where my frame rate drops. If I look like this way, frame rate is still 40. So I'm gonna shut up. So when I first arrived, well, let me talk to this guy.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring?
It's still good. I'm glad.
Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however...
I'm really glad, because I was worried a little bit because my computer's not quite hitting 60 FPS. That means it's kind of working as much as it can. So to add streaming on top of that, I was worried something would suffer.
You are fated.
But it doesn't look like it. It looks like my CPU's handling stuff. So maybe it's more my GPU that's getting taxed in running this game. And I mean, that's kind of true because I get sorts of GPU bugs here and there, but I'm not going to get into that. So, excuse me a sec. I've got gas. Burp gas though, not the foul gas. Say hello to Tree Sentinel. He and I have a very complicated relationship, but long story. No. I'm not here. I don't exist. I don't exist. That's something else worth mentioning. Stealth in this game, at the very least, it's strong. It's good if you're used to playing stealth games, but it's snappy. It feels pretty good. It feels natural. For something that kind of wasn't really present at all in Dark Souls, stealth here feels pretty good. I was saying something. We're going to go ahead and say that later. Now, I'm quite certain I'm not going to win this fight, even though I did beat it on my own. But hopefully things will be clear before long. Well, actually, the stupid damage on power stancing might help me out. Okay, I gotta be real careful here. I have very little HP. Oh my goodness. I thought it was bad on Vagabond. I have like no HP whatsoever here. So, Tree Sentinel is rude and not. He's not terrible, but like the whole you only take 2 hits and then you're dead, and you only have like 3 flasks. That doesn't help like at all. So I spent like straight up like an hour in total trying to beat this guy. I did beat him, but not with what I started with. I tried him for like half an hour. I didn't get very far. I got him to half HP, but then he starts doing new moves. And at that point, I was like, alright, I don't want to waste all my time before the stream doing this. So then I proceeded ahead with the game a little bit and got something. So this is where things get a little bit awkward, because I am playing the game on the side. And I have done this before. But at the same time, I don't want to spoil things too much. What you saw there was actual, we'll call it stuttering, because this game just does that. Dark Souls 3 did that from time to time, just not quite as much as this does. But I'm kind of scattered here. I'm not gonna try this. I'll try Tree Sentinel one more time. I'm quite confident I'm not gonna get it, but I did like the damage I was dealing, so. Well, no, never mind. I was doing like 100 total to the, Nope, that's a broad swing. Oh, no, never mind. I was doing like 100 damage total to the normal skeleton guys. To this guy, I'm doing pretty much what my longsword was doing on my other build. Nope. I could have rolled there, but the follow-up on that is just annoyingly quick. Alright, so we're not. We're just not. Something cool about this game is that fall damage is way more generous than it was in Dark Souls, which is a good thing. Because, like, you're going to be jumping off a bunch of cliffs and stuff. Alright, Tree Sentinel, how about this? You stay there, and you don't bother me too much. I'm going to go this way, and carry on with my adventure. And you're just going to not... Okay, nope. Nope! We're good, we're fine. I just gotta activate this bonfire. Grace, whatever you want to call it. And then I gotta sit at it. I gotta sit at it. Quick! 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 Nope, I gotta roll! We're good. That's a little bit different and frankly a little bit goofy. But you can just sit and, sit at the thing even if there's enemies nearby. It makes sense because it would be a little bit rough in an open world if this is all you have. And the long story short is that the graces, since that's what they're called now, they're much more spread out. Having to find another one can be a pain sometimes.
You're a Tarnished. I can see it.
But you're not going for my throat, or whatever it is he says.
That you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something?
Because your stuff's too expensive.
Purveyor of fine goods.
Well, mostly. You do have one thing that I should get.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
So, playing by myself, I did, So something worth noting in this game, there's the Light of Grace or whatever it's called, these little sorts of farts in that direction. They're supposed to guide you towards main story progress. Super helpful in an open world like this. But, as any avid gamer would do, my first instinct was to go, like, the whole other way. So, I went this way. Picked some berries, chopped up some birds. Oh, look at this! There's a statue! What's it say? Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. That sounds interesting. So I kind of followed this. Long story short, well, I don't know if this actually led to it, but there's a sort of dungeon somewhere along that wall. I went down there and I cleared it. I'm not gonna do that right now. Ooh. Oh, that's a player sign. Stealth combat, let's go! Woo! Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can live. Once again, the path is kind of telling you to go that way, but the best instinct you can develop while playing video games is to not go where the game tells you. Try to go wherever else you can first. I saw that guy sitting by that campfire, bonfire, whatever it is. Poked him in the butt, as I am about to demonstrate. Strike his weak point for massive damage. There's a cave here. And another dungeon. I'm not going to actually go into this one, but I do want this grace, so. Is that up? There's items over there. See, I didn't check out that little spot over there while playing by myself, so. Gold poo? I never found gold poo in my other playthrough. What's it good for? Material used for crafting items. Oh, I'd like to craft some nice golden dung pies. Insult your enemies with style with that. Now, I hear something glowing very intensely around here, so let me take a look around. Oh! Those things restore flask charges. I don't really need to do that. Oh, I actually did. I came around this way and found that there, so never mind. And here is kind of your first non-boss, but here's your first encounter with some real enemies. There is, where is it? 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 I mean, I think it kind of interact with it automatically. There's these statues. There it is. This right here. These little stakes. Well, I call them stakes, but they're statues. If you're close to one and you die near it, instead of respawning at the last grace that you touched, you can respawn at one of these. And they usually put these outside of boss fights so that you don't have to do the infamous Dark Souls run back whenever you lose to a boss. But apparently they stick them out in intense combat situations like this. So that's very neat. Now, Doobie would probably charge headstrong into here, but we are not Doobie today. We are Fartifico, and Fartifico is a man of finesse and style and rational thought. And here's the thing, if you piss off the wrong guy here, he blows a trumpet, and you will seriously have like 15 enemies on your patootie. And for all the challenges I overcame in Dark Souls, I'm not sure 15 enemies at once is something I want to deal with. So, I don't think that guy saw me, which is a little bit silly. I think he's investigating the corpse of his comrade. Or, no, I think he's investigating the fact that he saw me, but he ultimately didn't actually see me, so... yoink. Oh! Whoops. So these two guys want to fight me, but I don't think they have the trumpets, so I'm going to lure them away from the rest of everyone else. Here, puppy. Good. Actually, I should be very careful. There's one guy here that's cut above the rest. And I think I just made him angry. That being said... oh, I can't open this. I guess I gotta kill everyone first. I know there's the first Ash of War that I ever found in there. But I can't open the door now, so we gotta figure out what to do. And by figure out what to do... I think that means kill everything in sight. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. That's not fair. Oh, he did the counter. So, they did take away kicking in this game. And, like, I'm not exactly sure what to do here. I know the tutorial says use heavy attacks to kind of break someone's stance. And, I mean, let's try that. But let's try not to die first. No! Go! No, no, mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. This is not a good situation. Actually, can I exploit that's nope. He can exploit me. That's one way to do it. Look, there's the thing. Even though I have not touched Grace in a while. I'm right here. No. So like that's Grace over there, and I think there's one more over the hill there, kinda. I can't see it. That's kind of where I want to go, but just to kind of warm up to this playstyle, I do want to clear this camp out, and there are some items that I do want to get, so gotta figure it out. You can also consider it a bit of a flex for the build, because, I mean, hey, I don't know how to use these weapons quite as well as I know how to use straight swords and great swords and the like. As evidenced by my stellar performance against that one knight. Can't say that was a very stellar performance there, but oh well. Still getting the hang of things. Also, something that I'm kind of not in tune with is exactly how much I'm healing with my flask. I'm very used to my other character, but I think I'm using flasks. Well, I don't want to say too... Oh no, that is not who I want to notice me. Can I exploit this? No, I can't. Not with that guy there. Nah, he's gonna turn around. There's the trumpet. Just gonna... Alright, well, you can't stop me. Not anymore, you can't. Something I wish this game had was like ledge grabbing, so that you can climb over things like that. But that might be asking a little too much for ooh, armor. That is the first piece of armor I have dropped in my time so far. Whoops. Forgot to be crouching. Whoa! Where did you come from? Oh! No. Oh, I have made a mistake. I have made a lot of mistakes. Did I never... I didn't grab my souls. They're called runes now, but... Oh well. Let's try and make this quick. I say that, and yet making it quick is what keeps getting me killed, so... Maybe not. So I know there's that guy by the fire. But I want to get this guy first. I think, because these guys are blind, perhaps literally, I don't know if their eyeballs are still in their heads. Then again, I'm thinking of Dark Souls. I'm thinking these guys are hollowed. These guys could just be normal knights. Ah, no, they look kind of zombified. Nope. Nope, 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 not you. So, as I open this chest, I do need to make the point. I have said I want the power stance, but I haven't necessarily said what I want to power stance. And, keep our options open. I do have a lot of dexterity. So, some small arms that I would consider power stancing might be a little overkill on dexterity, which is kind of not good for min-maxing. I'm kind of rambling. No, he spotted me. And that's more your problem than mine. As I was saying with the thing, we'll see what I end up sticking with. This is a seemingly massive game, and we don't know. I don't know what's there. I don't know what to find, what, where, who, what, how, if. But I do know this is here. And I did see one... I saw a snippet that a friend sent me, like 4 seconds long, of the Power Stance Flail moveset, and that looks really cool. So that's something possibly on my radar. I kind of don't want to fight the shield guy with other people around. Not that this guy's doing it, but the counter that you can do with shields is actually quite nice in group settings, because specifically being overwhelmed and outnumbered. The counter is very nice for getting a quick punish. And not necessarily following up aggressively, but just getting a quick punish and being able to respond safely afterwards. You can roll out, you can run away to heal, you can get behind an enemy or reposition. I rolled, don't pretend I didn't. Alright, so this camp is mostly wiped out by now. I realize the guy behind me might see me. You didn't see me. You don't know I'm here. I didn't expect that to work. That's a little silly. Alright, nah, he sees me. We can finish the fight now. Well, I sure hope we can. No! I knew it was gonna happen! Oh, man. I'm annoyed by that. Alright, that Ash of War can wait. It's not even very good. I am gonna go grab my souls back, though. I am not sure what to do against shields now that we don't have a kick. The game says try charge attacks, try jump attacks. That guy specifically, you should just bait out the counter and then roll behind them and backstab. That much is clear, even if I haven't done it at all. But, other shielded enemies, I'm not quite sure what to do. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna just take this and be gone. You guys won't even notice me. Is this a chest? Well, it looks... Oh, it's a coffin. Sure looks like a chest, but... I don't think I want what's in there. Why kill this guy and not everyone else? I don't know. I don't like him. And then this triggers a cutscene. Hello there, love.
Greetings
What's brought you into this
Traveller.
neighborhood?
from beyond the fog.
That is not Fartifico's voice. We're not going with that.
I offer you an accord.
But I already have a car.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Try maiden finger hole.
They
What?
serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
That sounds real nifty. What's the
You
catch?
need only take me with you
That sounds not too bad.
to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Oh. I'm tempted to hit refuse and see what happens, but I fear that Dark Souls will resurface and be willing to screw me over pretty hard. So let's not mess around too
Summon me
much.
by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
You know, it's kind of interesting that they named the horse for you so that they can actually involve it in the story, but I kind of wish we could have named the horse.
Shall I turn
Torrent
your
is
runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you.
slightly uninspired
For but a
name.
moment. Share them with me.
Oh boy, I don't have very many.
Your
I
ambitions.
don't have very many
The
level ups.
principles you would follow.
And like, unlike my other build where I know I want great swords and great shields, I have absolutely no idea what I want to do here. I guess more HP is not a bad thing, especially since, like, I kind of really need HP. Alright, so here's the chain of events. I've explained what I've done so far. I found this horse. I went and I punched Tree Sentinel. Dead. Not literally, but I killed him. That's it. I did that literally like 5 minutes before starting the stream. That is all I've done so far, and there's still just so vastly much to explore of this world. So now I am effectively blind. That being said, a friend did tell me of a spot where you can find a big ol' hammer, and I gotta say I don't mind the thought of a hammer. Oh, that's gotta wind up. I have plainly not headed this way at all, so... Oh no. Oh no. I tried doing a normal jump attack. I forgot how to do them. Do you want some too, buddy? Wrong answer. That is the first horse-mounted enemy I've ever seen. Now, what do I want to do with set? Oh, there's a thing here. There's a big sword. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Can I take that with me? Also... Excuse me. Kind of came out of nowhere. What do the messages say? Godric the Golden, humiliated, having tasted defeat by the blade of Michaela, now on his knees begging for mercy. What does that do for me? I fought those things before. Okay, nope, they're picking a fight with me. Well, that was much less annoying than when I fought them on my own, but I did use a greatsword, which is a little bit slower. That seems interesting. Hello, good sir. Are you my friend? You don't look like it. Ow! Rude much. Whoops, I went straight into that one. Get back here! Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not very good at the horse combat. Despite using it to take out this guy. As a matter of fact... Alright, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Nope. Whoops. Nope! I'm leaving! So I realize I didn't do very well there, but I want to see what's over here. So I gotta get good. Uh-oh. Oh! Come on. Oh, something I missed quite a bit is that if you roll... Well, there's no roll attacks, I think. Plain and simple. Well, that might not be true, but, they might be a lot slower. Something to get used to with the horse combat is that you do not have iframes of any kind, so figuring out how to respond to enemies is a little bit harder. Oh boy. Well, ain't that just lovely? I could owe it a lot to, like, not being good at it, but I can't say I'm a very big fan of the horse combat. I've never been a big fan of horse combat for the reasons displayed. It is quite annoying to time hits properly. It doesn't help that the combat here in particular takes this form of, like, weird jousting that that the AI is very good at and, like, you can't really do anything about. Nope, that was supposed to be a jump attack. These guys got some beef on them. It's not what it looks like. Ah, come on. Don't rat me out, dog. I think I'm in trouble. Unless I pull my magic disappearing move. Do not tell me you're gonna... Oh, of course you would start patrolling in there. Can I spot anything interesting from here? There's an item. Oh, there's an item. I want that item. But I'm not good enough to get it. Well, I don't necessarily have to get it as much as I can just kind of Skyrim my way around this a little. Yoink! Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Okay, well... You know, you're not gonna tell on me, are you? I think you are. Oh, brother. What's this thingamajig? It's the same statue that I saw earlier. Does it have the same message? Yes, it does. Down there looks scary. I don't know that I want to go there without finding a, Oh, Yanni! Without finding, Grace! That's the word. Poo-poo! That is an actual bear. I am gonna run for my life. The Joestar family would be very proud of me with how much I'm running away. What's this? Okay. Try map. Da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Here's the Grace I was expecting. Just a hunch that one would be around here. Alright, well, here's the thing. I don't gotta deal with you. Okay, I keep saying that, but like, I don't want to run past every single enemy ever in this playthrough, so... High time I start getting good. Now, where did a friend tell me to go? Something about heading east. Follow that river north, and you'll find the thingamajig. Okay. So I want to go, I think exactly where I said I didn't want to go. Funny how life works, ain't it? Let's try this. How do I put a marker? No, that's a map marker. There we go. And we're here! Here is not where I want it to be, though. Unless it is. And, I mean, I see that grace down there, so I'm gonna go investigate that. How long is the stream gonna go? So... I do have to be up early in the morning. Am I dead? Well... I do have to be up early in the morning, so it wasn't gonna go long anyways. But, like... I also kind of want to go back to my other playthrough. Because I'm better at that playthrough than I am at this one. So... I am an hour, 10 minutes into this stream. I'm thinking around 2 hours. I might cut it out. Alright, so the horse can't take very big falls either. So I gotta take the long way around. This is how you learn things, people. Except, did I pick up my things? I did not. Excellent. Now, is there a cave in there? Nope. They really don't want you to Skyrim this. I'm not gonna survive that fall. I'm going back down. Or up. Alright. Thinking I need to find a more formal entrance to this ravine. There's one of those beetles for some items. Not items, but flasks. Or singular flask, I don't know. Is this perhaps a safe drop? That is not a safe drop. Actually, can I be creative here? Ooh, yes I can. I don't want to mess with you, whatever you are. Fire grease? Alright, well, you know, y'all would really love to catch up, but, no. How about that? Why? Who turned off my horse? I have to imagine this is an NPC invasion. Yeah, that's an NPC. And of course the NPC has cool stuff that I don't have. Took you long enough, whoever you are.
It isn't no use. Bloody finger. The end is none. For you. And just as good.
Oh, I'm kind of close to dying. I gotta be careful. Oh boy. Reduvia Bloodblade. Slash with the wicked dagger, transforming its never-drying bloodstains into airborne blood blades that cause hemorrhaging. Can be fired in rapid succession. Well, I guess someone watched Demon Slayer. Very cool weapon, don't get me wrong. I don't think it works very well with my build, though, if I'm going to be power stancing. Here's the thing, though. I don't necessarily need to power stance. It kind of stuck out to me as the most interesting idea for a build. But if I decide on something else, I mean, I decide on something else. Oh, man. I meant to buy a torch from this guy. Okay. I thought we were going to spend more time, in the dark, but like, what? Oh, okay. That's quite a lot of enemies. No, I don't magically see more than what you see on stream. I'm just literally swinging at the dark. Oh, I see. There's a trap that alerts everyone. Well, ooh, a chest. Is there really only a mushroom in there? Well, welcome to Dark Souls. I mean, the other one. I'm curious, is turning down foliage quality give me quite a bit more frame rate, because I feel like... Oh, you have to restart to change that. Okay. Well then, I guess never mind. I'll check that out later, so I'll leave that like that. Alright, time for a boss. I have killed every boss I've met first try so far. Well, besides Tree Sentinel. Tree Sentinel was not very easy. Hello?
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings.
Oh no.
You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
I cannot stress how little I am a fan of this. Wait, whoa!
Thieves like you.
Well, I'm glad we're getting him out of the way now, instead of in a more annoying spot in the game. But wow. FromSoft just could not resist the urge to put him in here, huh? Alright, is there a possibility I can sneak past without triggering whatever trap? Nope, there is not. Alright, plan B. Run!
Finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason, through and through.
Why didn't I kill you?
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. But an innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on? Slow down, son. What's the matter? This simply isn't like you.
Artifico is a man of very little patience.
Mistake when you see one. Well, suit yourself. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Come next time, huh?
Don't forget to pop back for an I'll be ready to wheel.
I am quite certain Patches will try and kill me again. And here's the thing. I'm not walking back into a trap. I'm walking back into another chance to kill him, if that's the case. So... I think that should have reset stuff, so let's try this. So, a torch would really help here, but I see that the trap is right there. And I see that one right there. Okay, no, they spotted me. Perhaps a little too late, but they spotted me. Are you gonna play nice, Patches?
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top-notch.
Oh boy. Tell me information before I realize my mistake in letting you live.
Suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish.
Oh, there's a
It's the
chest
same
there.
old
I missed
story
that.
everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
Oh,
Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer.
it's a trap.
But then
It'll kill
again,
me.
It would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
Let's see what you got. Boost rune acquisition for a time. That's actually not too bad. Well, let's actually go one by one, because I don't know what any of this is. Band daggers is interesting, but that's a consumable, not a weapon. Margot's shackle. That seems pretty important. Not sure what that's supposed to be. One of these is at the beginning of the game. Do I want it? That's a different question. Well, I mean, of course I want to open that eventually, but is that really the one that I want to use? I don't know.
Cheers for that.
Patches, you're lucky you have some important items for sale. I can't quite kill you yet. Oh, hello.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished. Well, you fought Nereus and survived. That alone deserves commendation. I'm Yura, hunter of bloody fingers.
I like your armor, dude.
Tarnished,
It's pretty cool.
held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. One last word of warning. Stay clear of Agil Lake. The great dragon roosts there.
Head to Agil Lake and kill the great dragon. Cool.
As it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive,
Well, what if I
stay
am?
clear of the lake. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits. Be on your way. Perhaps we will.
This area here is absolutely beautiful. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Oh, it's the slimes. Hello. These doors are usually entrances to dungeons, so I'm thinking this is a dungeon. Yep. Alright. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh boy. Elden Ring is what we've got in here. Oh, FromSoftware, you nefarious bunch of scamps. That's on me, though. I should have kept my eyes open. Come on. Alright, that works. Well, I mean, no. I don't think I should have taken that much damage, but, Whoa, whoa, whoa! My wits are incredibly dull right now. Remarkably so. Nope, let's not lose those souls again. I say as I proceed to play terribly. Stop deflecting! I'm actually a little angry about that. It was entirely my fault, don't get me wrong, but I am in poor form right now. Wow. At least these little guys give like 200 souls apiece, so getting back 2,000 souls should not take very long. Keyword should... Where's the one that came from behind? Alright, well... I have a feeling I'm not gonna... I can't see these guys in the darkness. Don't. Oh boy, that was very close. Goodness gracious. Or not 200 souls a pop for these guys. How much is it? 67. Okay, whatever. $200 would have been an awful lot, thinking about it. You know what? I'll deal with the low health. Rather than expect myself to play well, I think I just gotta... force myself to play well, I guess. Something I just noticed there, though. The sprint attack for the power stance is quite nice. Unless it bounces off the ground? That's not what I expected, but I'll sure take it. I didn't even know you could backstab these guys. Oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna... I don't know why my words just don't want to work sometimes. Darn it. Out of curiosity. Oh, I do have a shield. Not a very good one, though. I'm not going to use that. I have 10 strength. If I had 11 strength, I could use that. I wanted to try using the greatsword, just to see how much better I do. Because, I don't know. I want to see how much of my performance right now is either me eating crap, or just not being familiar with this moveset. Darn it. Those jumping attacks this guy does are very delayed. I'm probably dead. Never mind. I am not sure what I expected in running straight up to the guy and using one of my slowest moves. Okay. I saw it coming, I pressed B to dodge. Not sure why I didn't dodge. Up! I don't like that move. Can I wait out this bow? I'm sure he deals more damage, and, well, he's not even really doing anything particularly faster, just... Alright, that's a little bit different. Okay. Hey! I do think this is the hammer that I was told about. Warhammer. What are the stats? 26 strength! Eh, for a big hammer, that's kind of to be expected. Oh, but it's tiny. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. What is the art? Braggart's roar. Declare your presence with a boastful roar. Raises attack power, defense, and stamina recovery. Sounds kind of funny. What's the one-hand moveset for it? Kind of what I'd expect. That heavy comes out very quick. Well, maybe not very quick, but quick enough. Alright, well... It's kind of on me for not going for the actual story progress. And I mean, I've kind of done, not everything, but most of what I've done here. That dungeon I hadn't done. That's what my experience solo kind of looks like, because I'm definitely still getting used to things. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm playing a little bit better in my solo playthrough for, who knows, variety of reasons. But I got something done, and... Like I said earlier, I do have precedent to keep the stream kind of short, so I think I am gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna lie to you all, I am gonna keep playing this after I end the stream, but well, let's go over here and poke over this way and see what happens. And after that, I'll end the stream. That's what happens. Alright, well... well, actually, no. I need some level ups. Yeah, I'll take more HP. Since I just plainly, sorely need some. Not like I know what I want to do with my build anyways. Alright, not sure how I feel about fighting this thing with all these archers causing me trouble. I think that's supposed to be part of the challenge. Alright, that's one way to get rid of him, I guess. Who's this? Buddy, I think you wandered onto the wrong battlefield. Never mind. I wandered onto the wrong battlefield. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna wrap it up there. A big thing about Elden Ring being so big is that it's kind of just hard to make impactful progress without just rushing for the main story, which is just not what I want to do. It kind of is what it is. I wandered around, I looked around, so I kind of feel like maybe I didn't get a whole lot done, but I did get things done, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I guess that's all out of me. How does one do gestures? Here we go. Do I have a wave? There, I'm looking right at it. Thank you everyone for making it. Well, let me reword that. Thank you for let me just shut up and think for a second, because my thoughts are all clogged up. I've been playing this game off stream, and my thought process while playing a game by myself is very different from when I play it on stream. And I think I'm crossing some wires here. Thank you everyone for watching. Doesn't matter if you've been here or if you've been on an archive. If you're watching this and hearing me say this, you have my gratitude, and I can hope you enjoy what you watched. And I hope I'll be seeing you next time. Oh, I'm not focused on the window. Who knows what we have in store? This world is unimaginably massive. I don't know how much more of that is actual map. If you like me, or some others in the chat here, please feel free to check the description for a link to the Discord server. Feel free to let yourself in and hang out. I promise, we don't bite. Usually. Maybe. But that's it out of me. I'm gonna get back to this game. I'm gonna let you all get back to this game. was about to quit on. I'm not gonna do that here. Peace. Take care.